With Amex Platinum, you can enjoy access to dedicated card member entrances at select events because skipping the line makes you the star of game day. That's the powerful backing of American Express. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withAmex. Card member entrance access not limited to Amex Platinum Card.
Hello Quizheads, welcome to episode number 238 of Takeaway Trivia. I'm Leon, your quizmaster from Hereford, UK, and this is another 4 rounds of pub quiz style trivia in a podcast. Hope you well, hope you've had an awesome week. No messing around in this week's edition though. Let's dive straight into the hellos, and we've got a correction section this week. Ooh, what's it going to be? Hello to Merrin, who would love to have a shout out for best friend Anna, who introduced them to Takeaway Trivia and made back-to-back episodes the soundtrack of their annual long drives to the Highlands of Scotland. It's Anna's birthday on October the 12th. So Anna, happy birthday. Merrin, thank you for getting in touch and arranging that shout out. Jade Hartshorn has been on saying, we're listening from Australia. We live in a country town called Tamworth. Please give my partner Trent a shout out. Would love to surprise him as we listen to your podcast together on our road trips. So Trent, hello. Thank you, Jade. Becky says, hello, Leon. Just want to say me and my partner are obsessed with Takeaway Trivia, and it's made our long journeys across Australia so much more fun. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Becky. She wants a shout out to David for his birthday on the 3rd of October. Hope you had a fantastic birthday. Originally from Washington in the UK. Good stuff. Leah Roberts says, hi, my partner Tom is a fan of the podcast. He listens every week and it's his birthday next week. It would make his day to get a shout out. Thank you so much, Leah. So Tom, hello, happy birthday. And Henry Stevens says, shout out for Bakes, Lotbot, Natbat Snow and Jean Has. We've just got back from Devon and I can't wait to be playing Takeaway Trivia again on our next adventure, whatever that may be. It was also all of their birthdays between the 10th of September and the 13th of October. Happy birthday to you all. What incredible nicknames. All right then, let's fire this up.
Correction section.
So the correction section, not so much a correction, but an extension of an answer from last week. I asked you which racecourse can you watch both the Oaks and the Derby, giving the answer Epsom Racecourse. Hello to Anna and Matthew Reid, who've been in touch to say here in Melbourne, we have the upcoming Melbourne Cup Carnival, but also with the lead up, we have a Victoria Derby and the VRC Oaks, which take place at Flemington Racecourse, which coincidentally is on Epsom Road. So perhaps it was all named after the Epsom Racecourse. So you can see the Derby and the Oaks at Flemington Racecourse in Melbourne as well. Anna and Matthew, thank you for that insight. And hello to Izzy Reid, who wants to correct my answer to last week's question. What are the 4 heaviest land animals? I gave the answers African elephant, Asian elephant, white rhino and giraffe. As she rightly points out, giraffe should be nowhere near that list. And actually a hippo should be the 4th largest animal. That is correct. Award yourself a bonus point. I had some duff information. Actually, you could go really hardcore into the genus of the animals, and there's perhaps actually 3 different versions of elephants that could be on that list, leaving only the white rhino other than the elephant. But go on, we'll accept African elephant, Asian elephant, white rhino and hippo, not giraffe. That's enough corrections. Let's see what I've got wrong in this week's edition. Here is the Final Fling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the return of the entertainment round, but let's start with general knowledge. Good luck. Round number 1 then, quiz heads, is your general knowledge, and question number 1. Which classic Batman character is played by Lady Gaga in the Joker sequel? So which classic Batman character is played by Lady Gaga in the Joker sequel, Folie à Deux? Number 2, the Falkland Islands are off the coast of which country? Number 2, the Falkland Islands are off the coast of which country? Number 3, who held the women's world marathon record for 16 years from 2003 to 2019? Question number 3, who held the women's world marathon record for 16 years from 2003 to 2019? Number 4, in which country were Saab and Volvo cars originally manufactured? Number 4, in which country were Saab and Volvo cars originally manufactured? Number 5. Who is the author of the How to Train Your Dragon books? Question number 5. Who is the author of the How to Train Your Dragon books? Number 6. At which university did Mark Zuckerberg launch Facebook? Number 6. At which university did Mark Zuckerberg launch Facebook? Number 7. What is the name of the galaxy that our solar system is in? Number 7. What is the name of the galaxy in which our solar system is located? Number 8. A list of things that you want to do before you die is known as a what list? Number 8. A list of things that you'd like to do before you die is known as a what list? Number 9. The first Tour de France was held in which year? Question number 9. The first Tour de France was held in which year? And number 10. Which member of One Direction quit the band in March 2015? Number 10. Which member of One Direction quit the band in March 2015? Okay, 10 questions on general knowledge done. How are you feeling? Is that a good start for you? Or were there some tricky ones in there? Don't worry, you'll find out the answers to those questions after round number 2, which is all about entertainment. So, round 2, 10 questions on films, video games, music and television. It's our entertainment round, starting with question number 1. What is the name of Ron Burgundy's dog in Anchorman? So number 1, what was the name of Ron Burgundy's dog in Anchorman? Number 2, after winning both the 5th season of RuPaul's Drag Race and the 7th season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, who was the first 2-time winner of the show across both its iterations? So number 2, after winning both the 5th season of Drag Race and the 7th season of Drag Race All-Stars, who was the first 2-time winner of RuPaul's Drag Race shows across both iterations? Number 3, singer and songwriter Wizkid is one of the most successful African artists ever. What country does he come from? So number 3, singer and songwriter Wizkid is one of the most successful African artists ever. What country does he come from? He appeared on Drake's One Dance back a few years ago. Number 4, what kind of creature is on the back of Ryan Gosling's silk jacket in the film Drive? So number 4, what kind of creature is featured on the back of Ryan Gosling's silk jacket in Drive? Number 5, who plays Eleanor in the TV series The Good Place? Number 5, who plays Eleanor in the TV series The Good Place? Number 6, who played Edmund Blackadder in the BBC comedy series Blackadder? So number 6, who played Edmund Blackadder in the classic BBC comedy Blackadder? Number 7, what is the first rule of Fight Club? Number 7, what is the first rule of Fight Club? Question number 8, which boy band had a hit in 2014 with the song She Looks So Perfect? Number 8, which boy band had a hit in 2014 with the song She Looks So Perfect? Number 9, which cult 1990s television series, directed by David Lynch, returned for a reboot in 2017? I don't know if it was a reboot or more of a legacy sequel. So number 9, which cult 1990s TV series directed by David Lynch returned in 2017? And number 10, how is the US rapper Austin Richard Post better known? Number 10, how is the US rapper Austin Richard Post better known? Shall we return to general knowledge and find out those answers? I think so. So number 1, which classic Batman character is played by Lady Gaga in Joker Folie à Deux? I'm rubbish at French, by the way. It's Harleen Lee Quinzel, also known as Harley Quinn. Number 2, the Falkland Islands are off the coast of which country? Argentina. Obviously, Jeremy Clarkson is Britain's diplomat for Argentina. And number 3, who held the women's world marathon record for 16 years from 2003 to 2019? Paula Radcliffe. Number 4, which country was Saab and Volvo cars originally manufactured? Sweden. Number 5, who is the author of the How to Train Your Dragon books? Cressida Cowell. Number 6, at which university did Mark Zuckerberg launch Facebook? Harvard University. Number 7, what is the name of the galaxy in which our solar system is located? That is the Milky Way. Number 8, a list of the things you'd like to do before you die is known as a what list? It's a bucket list. Number 9, the first Tour de France was held in which year? 1903. And number 10, which member of One Direction quit the band in March 2015? Zayn Malik. Okay then, we continue on to round number 3. In this round, question 1 is worth 5 points. Question 2 is worth 4 points. Question 3 is for 3 points. Question 4 is worth 2 points. And question 5 is worth 1 point. Let's play 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1 this week, name 5 of the original 9 great houses in Game of Thrones. Number 1, name 5 of the original 9 great houses in Game of Thrones. Pronouncing those is going to be fun in the answers. Number 2, swimmers compete in which 4 strokes at the Olympics? Question number 2, swimmers compete in which 4 strokes at the Olympics? Number 3, who are the 3 members of Destiny's Child during their peak early 2000s years? So number 3, name the 3 members of Destiny's Child from their peak early 2000s years. Number 4, for which 2 films did Steven Spielberg win the Best Director Oscar? Question number 4, for which 2 films did Steven Spielberg win the Best Director offer? Question number 5, false or true? I'm not sure how this will travel internationally, but famed Cockney singers, Chaz and Dave, they were quite big in the UK, they actually play the guitar and bass on the Eminem hit, My Name Is. So question number 5, false or true? Cockney singers, Chaz and Dave, play the guitar and bass on the Eminem hit, My Name Is. Is that true or false? And there you go, there's your 5 questions on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to have the answers to that in a bumper double section of answers, which is coming up next.
At Sierra, discover great deals on top brand workout gear, like high-quality bikes, which might lead to another discovery. Getting back on the saddle isn't always comfortable. Good news is Sierra has massage guns. And chafe wipes, too. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
Welcome back to Takeaway Trivia, and welcome to the bumper answers section of the podcast. This is where we take a look back at the last 2 rounds and find out how you've done. Question number 1 on entertainment was, what's the name of Ron Burgundy's dog in Anchorman? That was Baxter. Number 2, after winning both the 5th season of RuPaul's Drag Race and the 7th season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, who was the first 2-time winner of the show across its iterations? Jinx Monsoon, or I will accept Hera Hoffer, which is Jinx Monsoon's real name. Number 3, singer-songwriter Wizkid is one of the most successful African artists ever. What country does he come from? Nigeria. Number 4, what kind of creature is on the back of Ryan Gosling's silk jacket in Drive? Scorpion. 5, who plays Eleanor in the TV series The Good Place? Kirsten Bell. Number 6, who played Edmund Blackadder in Blackadder? Rowan Atkinson. Number 7, what is the first rule of Fight Club? You don't talk about Fight Club. Number 8, which boy band had a hit in 2014 with She Looks So Perfect? That was 5 Seconds of Summer. What happened to them? They've disappeared. 5 Sauce, as they were also known. Number 9, which cult 1990s TV series directed by David Lynch returned in 2017? Twin Peaks. And 10, how is the US rapper Austin Richard Post better known? Post Malone. Alright then, we move on to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get the popcorn out, everyone. Leon's going to try and pronounce some weird words now. So, number 1, name 5 of the original 9 great houses in Game of Thrones. I've not watched it, I will be honest with you. Yes, I know I'm a geek and I love sci-fi stuff. This was a massive show over the last decade, but it just passed me by, and it's at that point now where I think, do you know what, I'm never going to watch it, let's be real. So, what are the names of the 9 great houses? As long as you've got 5 of these, I'll give you a point. So, what are the names of the houses? Well, you could have had Arryn, Baratheon, Greyjoy, Lannister, Martell, Stark, Targaryen, Tully, and Tyrell. I hope I've got that right. And number 2, swimmers compete in which 4 strokes at the Olympics? Backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and freestyle. Number 3, who were the 3 members of Destiny's Child during the peak early 2000 years, the golden years of Destiny's Child? Beyonce Knowles, of course, number 1, Kelly Rowland, and Michelle Williams. Number 4, for which 2 films did Steven Spielberg win the Best Director Oscar? Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan. And number 5, false or true, Chaz and Dave play the guitar and bass for the Eminem hit My Name Is. So, classic song, My Name Is. But did the Cockney singers, Chaz and Dave, if you've not heard of them, they're kind of a unique to British culture, I'd say. They sing a lot of Cockney sort of bar songs, the closest thing to country music here in the UK, perhaps. I'm making it up, I don't know. But anyway, Chaz and Dave, I think they were quite big in sort of the 70s and 80s in the UK. But did they play the guitar on Eminem's My Name Is? It's got to be garbage, isn't it? Well, actually, it's true, because they were the session musicians on the Labri Sifri song that Eminem sampled for use in that tune. So they were the musicians on that song, it was then sampled, so then technically they are playing the guitar in Eminem, My Name Is. That is bonkers. It's a bit like Taylor Swift on Look What You Made Me Do. She sampled a riff from Right Said Fred, who were a duo in the 90s here in the UK, who had a massive hit with a song called I'm Too Sexy. They've all gone a bit weird and Trumpy and COVID denierish now. But back in the 90s, they had a massive hit. Taylor Swift sampled the riff, and I think they've made quite a bit of money out of that. Well done to them. There you go. That is your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 answers and your entertainment round answers. That means it's time to progress onto the final round. And we reach the final round here at Takeaway Trivia. 15 questions as a swan song for this edition of the podcast. Let's see how well you do. Question number 1. Which Premier League team has the smallest stadium by capacity? So number 1, which Premier League team has the smallest stadium by capacity? And we are talking about the 2024-2025 season here in the UK. We're talking UK Football Premier League. Question number 2. Sinope is the moon of which planet in the solar system? Number 2. Sinope is a moon of which planet in the solar system? Number 3. In which city could you climb the Spanish Steps? Number 3. In which European city could you climb the Spanish Steps? Number 4. If you had 1 nickel, 2 dimes, and a quarter, how much would you have in total in US currency? So number 4, in US currency, if you had 1 nickel, 2 dimes, and a quarter, how much would you have in total? Number 5, what colour light is displayed from the starboard side of a ship? Number 5, what colour light is displayed from the starboard side of a ship? Number 6, how many members sit in the US Senate? Number 6. How many members sit in the US Senate? Number 7. What does the flavour enhancer's initials MSG stand for? Number 7. What do the flavour enhancer's initials MSG stand for? Number 8. After how many years would you celebrate a crystal anniversary? Question number 8. After how many years would you celebrate a crystal wedding anniversary? Number 9. Which mountain range runs along the west coast of South America for over 4,000 miles? Number 9. Which mountain range runs along the west coast of South America for over 4,000 miles? Number 10. Who provided the voice of Lady Tottingham in Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit? Number 10. Who provided the voice of Lady Tottingham in the Wallace and Gromit film Curse of the Were-Rabbit? Question number 11. The late Diana, Princess of Wales, was born in which English county? Number 11. The late Diana, Princess of Wales, was born in which English county? Number 12. How long in Earth days does it take the planet Mercury to orbit the Sun? Number 12. How long in Earth days does it take the planet Mercury to orbit the Sun? Number 13. What was former US President Richard Nixon's religion? Number 13. What was the former US President Richard Nixon's religion? Number 14. In the NATO phonetic alphabet, what word represents the letter U? It's number 14. In the NATO phonetic alphabet, what word represents the letter U? And number 15. Which river flows through Sunderland? Number 15. Which river flows through Sunderland in the UK? There you go, that is your 15 questions on the Final Fling. Take a minute to finalise your answers, review them, get the best possible answers in place. Feel free to pause the podcast to do that, but when you're ready, after this quick break, we'll find out how you've done. Welcome back to Takeaway Trivia. The answers to the Final Fling. Number 1, which Premier League team has the smallest stadium by capacity? That's in the current season, the 2024-25 season of the UK Premier Football League. It's AFC Bournemouth with their Vitality Stadium. Number 2, Sinope is the moon of which planet in the solar system? Jupiter. Number 3, in which city would you climb the Spanish Steps? Rome. Number 4, if you had 1 nickel, 2 dimes and a quarter, how much would you have in total? 50 cents. Number 5, what colour light is displayed from the starboard side of a ship? Green. Number 6, how many members sit in the US Senate? It's 100, 2 members from each state. Number 7, what does the flavour enhancer initials MSG stand for? Monosodium glutamate. Number 8, after how many years would you celebrate a crystal wedding anniversary? 15 years. Number 9, which mountain range runs along the west coast of South America for over 4,000 miles? The Andes. Number 10, who provided the voice of Lady Tottingham in Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit? That was Helena Bonham Carter. Number 11, the late Diana, Princess of Wales, was born in which English county? Norfolk. Number 12, how long in Earth days does it take the planet Mercury to orbit the Sun? 88 days. Number 13, what was the former US President Richard Nixon's religion? He was a Quaker. Number 14, in the NATO phonetic alphabet, what word represents the letter U? It's uniform. And 15, which river flows through Sunderland? The Wear. There we go, that's Takeaway Trivia for another week. Hope you've enjoyed the questions and have been armed with all the answers this week. It's been a pleasure to be your quizmaster. Don't forget to hit a follow or like or subscribe wherever you get this podcast from. It is free from all good podcast providers. Just before I go, I've got enough time to leave you with one TAT fact. Did you know that sea level isn't actually level? As the strength of the force generated by the Earth's spin is strongest at the equator, the average sea level bulges out there slightly, meaning the sea level is further from the centre of the Earth there than it is at the poles. Alright then, I'm back next week for more quizzy goodness. Hopefully see you then. Have a great week, have a safe week. Take care. I hope you're enjoying Takeaway Trivia. Don't forget we're now available wherever you get your podcasts, so please subscribe, rate and review to help this quiz grow. Also, if there's anything you would like to be tested on, any subjects you'd like to hear in the quiz, please get in touch. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/takeawaytrivia or on Threads at Bar Wars. Finally, we're also available on YouTube, youtube.com/@takeawaytrivia. Happy quizzing! The intro music is There It Is by Kevin MacLeod, available from incompetech.filmmusic.io, licensed by creativecommons.org.